Hello. Well, I'm at home. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday with my primary doctor. Just a routine visit. Found out that I'm down. I've lost 30 pounds. My blood pressure was it was more normal. Let's just put it this way. I would have passed the DOT physical without having to do any tricks. It was more normal than it normally is without having to do anything extra. So I mean, she took some blood and just going forward from there. Found out. I mean, on the backside of that, I'm having a pretty bad gout attack. First time I've had one in years. When I had my wrist surgery back in July, they dug out a bunch of gout. Gout is caused from high uric acid, and what it does is it builds up crystals in your joints, and it is very, very, very painful. I mean, it's I've I've run across people when we mention to each other that when you run across somebody who's had gout, it's almost like a brotherhood or a sisterhood or whatever. We like look at each other and it's just like, yeah, because you can't even describe the pain. It hurts bad. What causes high uric acid is eating foods that are high in purines. A lot of seafood does it. Shrimp, like wild caught salmon. I ate some alligator meat, which triggered mine. But I get it whenever I get an attack. It always happens in my wrist, and it hurts bad. I was hurting on my right side for a day or two, and it just kind of focused in on my wrist the other day. And then I went to the doctor yesterday, and my wrist was all swollen, and it just hurt real bad. But she got this is one medicine that you can take that's, to me, I just call it the gout killer. I mean, it's about the only way you can describe it. It goes in there and it kind of attacks the crystals itself, and it attacks the gout itself, and it helps kill the pain. But I got some pain medicine to go with, not narcotic medicine, but just regular pain like Tylenol. It's like a prescribed version of Aleve is basically what it is. But it's not narcotic. But I took this stuff last night. I was hurting like you wouldn't believe last night. It's the first time I've had an attack in a while. But they feel it, and I took it last night, and I was able to actually sleep last night. And I was supposed to leave out today, but it's in my wrist, and we have to hold the steering wheel, and plus I'm a little bit dizzy from taking the medicine a little bit. I think I took, I don't know. I don't know if it's from now. I don't know what it is, but I just called my job day, and I told them, look, man, just give me another day, and they were cool with that. They know I don't lay out of work, and I'm that I don't. This is the first time I've even called and asked for an extra day since I've been there. But give this medicine another day to attack this stuff, and tomorrow I'll be good to go. I couldn't even put my fist. I couldn't even ball up my fist last night. It hurt so bad. And just since last night, I can, it's the swelling's gone down a little bit, and I can ball my fist up, not all the way, but I can ball it at least somewhat. Anyway, get back on the road tomorrow, and we're gonna. I know they're gonna probably send me to Arkansas, and then from there, I hope they send me back to Arizona. Get back on these long hauls, and yeah, I've lost 30 pounds. I thank you, Sheila, for the motivation to get me started on that. 'Cause my doctor's been telling me since 2020 to get this weight off, and I just kept saying, I know, and I never would do it. And then after last year, and well, me struggling to be right with my DOT physical to come back to work, I passed, but it was by the skin of my teeth. And I just said, you know what, it's time to get this weight off. It's just time. So I'm already heading in the right direction, and of course this gout's a little bit of a setback, but it's all good. The gout is caused from high uric acid, and the way my doctor described it, I never thought about it like this, but it's like your blood, it's in your blood. You got uric acid in your blood, and it's some medical way, but sometimes your body won't break down certain things, and you end up with high uric acid in your blood. So think of it like a forest that's dry, like a dried out forest that's just dry tinder, you know, and all it needs is that one spark, and that's how you get these wildfires out west a lot, because it's just everything's so dry. And then the least little thing, somebody throws a cigarette out or whatever, and you get this huge fire. Well, that's kind of like with gout. Your blood is got this high uric acid, and all the markers and all the risk factors are there. It just needs that one thing to spark it. And I ate some alligator meat, and that was what it took. I didn't know it had a lot of purines in it, and it just, I tell you, I ain't had an attack in a long time, but it showed, even right now it still hurts, but it don't hurt near as bad as it did yesterday. They're going to give me till tomorrow, and they'll find me a load tomorrow. So I'll be more prepared for it tomorrow than I would be today. Today would have been opening up the doors in that trailer, and you use your wrist a lot. Even just driving a truck, all the pounding, and it would have been torture to try to drive today. But I'll be more prepared for it tomorrow. And I got a real good doctor. She, in 2020, when my health started going downhill, it was after my mom and my nephew passed away. I had gotten into a depressed state, and I just didn't realize it. And sitting in this recliner that I'm sitting in right now, I had gotten depressed. Didn't realize it. Your mind's a very powerful thing. And I'd get up out of bed, and I would come and sit here, and I'd watch TV and just sit here with a blanket over me and just sit here all day long and not even, I was just watching TV, but I didn't realize I had gotten depressed. And when I went to my doctor, fortunately I had a doctor visit right during that time, and she just got in my face. And I'd never had a doctor ever talk to me like this. She told me, if you want to die, or if you want A, B, and C things to happen to you, That's your business. You know, if you don't straighten up, this is what's going to happen to you. And um, and it really woke me up. 'Cause I'd never had any. I didn't realize I've been pretty healthy all my life until then, and she really woke me up. And she's been telling me all this time to lose this weight, and I just keep saying, I know I'll do it. I know I'll do it. I know I'll do it tomorrow, and tomorrow never came, just like before. But last year was a big wake up call, and I thank her. I thank Sheila for your inspiration, and I really thank my doctor for not ever for staying on top of me. Because I mean, she could have been like every other doctor and just didn't care. She cared enough to really get in my face. I mean, she really got in my face about it. So I thank her for doing that, and I just want to do better. And I've already lost 30 pounds. My personal trainer is trying to she told me if I could get to 205, she'd be happy with 205. My personal trainer wants me to get down to about 190. When I was in high school, and this is before I really started lifting weights. I lifted weights, but not like, I didn't really lift weights until I was after high school. But I was between 170 and 180 pounds, and I had like 4 or 5% body fat. And I was lifting weights all the time. I ran. I was fast. I mean, I was in the best shape of my life was a year or so after I graduated from high school. I think I had like 4 or 5% body fat, and I was like 180 pounds. My personal trainer told me that he could get me down to 190. If I could get down to 190, man, I'll tell you, that would be amazing. My doctor would kiss him, and a whole lot of benefits to that. So anyway, we're gonna get back on the road tomorrow and knock this thing out, get going again. This year's starting to kind of shape up as far as when and how I'm gonna come home and work and all that. So anyway, I hope y'all being safe, being y'all careful where you're at, and we'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna hopefully be feeling a little bit better tomorrow, and be ready to hit this road hard and go from there. We'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be good. Hey again. I've been sitting here watching one of my favorite movies, Young Guns. Probably one of my favorite scenes in this movie is about 3/4 of the way through the movie. Young Guns is a movie about Billy the Kid. And there's a part in there where he says, where they just got done being chased away by a bounty hunter that's looking for him. And the guy playing Billy the Kid, he says, he's talking about how you have to test yourself every day. And this has always been something that's stuck in my head for a long time, and I used to live by this, and I kind of got away from it, but I've kind of gotten back into it. Just really stuck today. You have to he said you have to test yourself every day, gentlemen. He's talking to the guys in his gang, and it's really it's true. You have to. He says you have to test yourself every day, and when you stop testing yourself, you get slow, and then they kill you. And that's what he was talking about then by the bounty hunters chasing him. And it's really true with us every day. I want to try to be a better. I try to be. I try to do as good as I can each day, and I've really I've failed a lot in that. I mean, I say it, but I really want to live it out. Um, I went to church last night, and we was talking about certain things, and I just want to do better each day. I don't want to just say it. I want to live it out. And watching this a little bit ago, um, just I mean, it was as long as I've watched this movie for years, and I've liked that part, but it was like a bell went off. Um, I really want to do better, even the fact that I've lost this weight, and I just want to. Even when I drive, I want to do the best I can. Um, they give me these runs that are a lot of times I have tight windows, and I like to be challenged. Um, the bigger the challenge, the more I like it really. I just want to challenge myself each day to when the temptation is there. Which that's what we was talking about last night. When you're tempted, we was talking about how when Christ was led out into the wilderness after when he was being tempted by the devil, and I want to rise to the occasion when I'm being tempted. When I have more than one day to get somewhere, and I have plenty of time to get somewhere, I should rise to the occasion still, and not be lazy. And I've done that. I fall victim to that. Not when I have plenty of time to read my Bible or to work out or whatever to make myself better, and then I fail to do that. I want to rise to the occasion and test myself, like you're talking about. So, I just want to be a better version of myself each day. And I know that there's some people in my life that, not necessarily in my life, but there are people that are that know me. Let's just put it that way. That know me, that have bad things to say, and I don't care. People can say what they want to. I could care less what people say about me. You know, I don't live my life. I don't live my life for people. If I'll say this, if people want to believe whatever about me, you, whoever, if people want to believe what somebody else says about you without actually taking the time to find out and get to know you personally, that says all you need to know about that person, those people all the way around. And I don't need them or the people that want to think. I don't need any of them, period. So, I want to be a better version each day, and just try to be the best I can each day. So, let's try to share that. So anyway, we'll talk to y'all later, and we'll see y'all probably on the road tomorrow or something. Y'all take care.